We are back at Hogwarts because James didn't do any of the missions I wanted him to do last night. So, we're gonna do some Hogwarts stuff. And then we're gonna do some Sims stuff probably tomorrow, maybe. And then on Wednesday, we're gonna do something else. Maybe some NHL. And then Thursday, I'm gonna be solo. And we might play one of my new games, or we might watch me do some. Oh, I just had a really good idea. Fuck. Oh, some Fall Guys. I thought about playing some Fall Guys. I haven't played Fall Guys in a minute. Last night. Did I say last night? I meant Saturday if I did. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a Monday. I'm really tired. And James is not here. I also flubbed the beginning again, so there'll be a very, minute long at the beginning of this VOD of me just sitting there. And then I go, oh, and I turn off the camera and go to starting soon. Me and the stream switches lately have not been friends. So James is ill. So he'll be here soon. I mean, I guess I could play for a little bit, so we're not just staring at nothing. Give me a chance to see. I didn't check to see if the sound was working, actually. Fuck. It was working on the other thing. Can you hear it? Can I hear it? I don't know. I might have to fix it if it's not. Let's see here. Well, right now it's a loading screen, so there is no sound. I hear nothing. Great. Okay. Let's see if I can fix this live. It turned off here too. Weird. Okay. Can you hear it? Seems to be sound now.
Working?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I have sound. This mic also needs to be way back there.
Okay.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Are you here to talk to Deke? You didn't remember.
Finish everything.
You can take a minute if you need. I can play if you need to go recuperate somewhere else.
It's fine. I am fully blaming some bad call.
See, I was gonna blame Double Dave's.
Could also be that. Okay. Let's do some wizard stuff. Ugh. I don't know why I left the menu. I need the menu. Where are we at? What are we doing? Oh wow, there's a bunch of shit. Deke for Full of the Dead.
I think that's why we were here. I think we were about
Man
to do
Behind
that
the
one.
Moons. That's pretty good because I get a little more 2 and 3.
Yeah, but that's a long con quest. You gotta
Yeah.
look for those dang fucking things.
Dragon debrief. Talk to Natty. Talk to Sebastian. Weasley. Garlic. Cowan. Okay. We were here to do Deke. Then let's do that, and then we can do Sebastian. Heard about something. Last I remember, we talked to Deke because
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me.
Found his
Indeed.
buddy.
Deke thought you might
Dead.
want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
Don't want to breed beasts.
Neither did I. I was like, no.
I'll
That
learn.
sounds like a
but I
very
don't
good
want to.
idea.
Did it one time
Rescuing
for
and
the
breeding
big
beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First,
This is
bring
dumb.
a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they are great
There
risk
are
from
laws.
poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Really super don't. I super don't care.
Potato!
Hold up his water bowl so we'll see if that makes his little heart happy.
Super don't care about this quest.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's quick, it's easy, it's fast. I mean, go catch a couple.
Quick, easy, fast. That's
Go catch 2 thestrals.
okay. Where Thestral's hiding? That where? Oh dear. Way the heckin' frickin' frackin' up there. Alright. So we'll just zippity doodah our way out there.
The dopey guy from Frozen? Do you mean Kristoff? He does not like goats. He has a questionable relationship with his reindeer, but he does not like goats.
We do be having a questionable relationship with his reindeer. Sven.
Reindeers are better than people. Sven, don't you think that's true? I like it too because they bring attention to it during like the trolls little number. They say
That guy's weird. He's just out in the forest by himself with his
what is
reindeer.
it? It's got a thing with his reindeer. That thing with the reindeer. It's a little outside of nature's laws. He's a bit of a fixer-upper.
Sorry, I need to remember how to play the game. A while since I've been up in the north.
It's Christmas.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Forbidden Forest is too big.
Almost like it's a forest. Spiders. They're fighting something else. They're fighting a giant spider.
Oh, that guy got fucked up. Okay, bye. There's actually a shitload of enemies right there. There are like 4 or 5 different selections. North Ford Bog. Am I?
When you get tired of trying, let me know. They're gonna run when they see you. You best have your knapsack ready.
Let's just see if it allows me. Okay, so I need a bag, right?
Their gender's up here, so. I'm gonna run.
Do cooperate, won't you?
They also will not come back. Game just said absolutely the fuck not.
Under no circumstances. This is stupid and I will not be partaking. Didn't want to do it in the first place, and it's gonna be hard. Fuck that.
Yeah, you have to use Immobulus and
Poppy can do that shit.
go straight into that corset.
This looks kind of interesting. Animagus.
I
Yeah,
find the
pretty good.
rarest beasts in the forest, I do. You're lucky if you find a rat.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
They can still track them.
Not if I'm behind the cart. Well, I don't have any of my juice. Okay. Live.
You also weren't on your attack.
I've caught one Thestral. And it's my homie.
I think you're thinking of a hippogriff. Not the same.
Just an emo hippogriff.
No.
Yeah.
No, one is a
Have to see death to see a Thestral.
one is a lion slash bird slash horse thing. And the other one's just a skeleton horse.
I don't want to catch the other hippogriff. That's true. I don't want to.
I was gonna do it for you.
No, for whenever green gorillas. I don't want to. I do not wish to put it. Where the fuck is he? Inside the school.
You know, if you had the trackpad, you could just open the map.
That's very handy. I will never remember that. No! God damn. I don't know how to play the game. Mark.
Just arrow the D-pad.
We're just playing Fast Travel Simulator. Oh yeah, that showed him up the other day. He knows that's where they are. Great ball.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being
The
ridiculous.
autism dog.
Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better
Why
than
does voice
most.
get all echoey all
Perhaps
of a
I've
sudden?
spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Why is my chair so...
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
Well, should I ask for details? What do I need to do to make this quest happen?
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus
Oh, is it
curse?
that new City Skylines too?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture
ago.
curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous
Wow.
described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it.
That's
As
good.
punishment, his family cast it on him.
Wow.
The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented.
Listen,
I have
Slytherin
repeatedly
family
assured
is
Ominous
bad.
that he did what he had to,
The Gaunts are...
but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
They
One-
just keep framing them as the bad guys at every possible turn. They make Slytherins the bad guys.
Gaunts are one of the... Are founded Ilvermorny.
How
One of
horrible.
them really, like, just
Poor
get into
Ominous.
family and escaped
He was only a
America
child.
and
He shouldn't blame
founded the
himself.
school here.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came
That
along.
was J.K.
Every
Rowling
moment
trying
he
to give
isn't at
the
Hogwarts, he's
Slytherins
with us
a-
in Feldcroft.
It's too bad that they
Ominous trusts
did
me.
Ilvermorny, and
And more
Ilvermorny's the
often than
dumbest
not, he
fucking
winds up
school she
listening
could
to
think
me.
of.
I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the
I think it would
scriptorium.
be great if it
Watch for
wasn't
my owl. I'll
just
have news soon enough.
so appropriating.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Is that good? Now what?
I'm gonna wait for his hour. He might have messaged you already.
No, I don't. What? Simply.
Just talking to everybody.
I'm gonna go see Poppy. I did not read. I did bad. It was a silly goose. We really are playing cutscene.
It's just
Playing
the
fast travel and cutscene mode.
fast travel load screen cutscene. Fast travel load screen cutscene. Fast travel load screen cutscene.
I'm gonna need to take a break after this cutscene to go do murder. But
Who are you gonna go murder?
Probably poachers.
To get your fighting things back?
Oh, to slake my bloodlust, something like that.
That was a good joke, Green Gorilla. No, not time yet. It's
That's-
coming.
That is a S tier joke.
It's a good joke.
That is a magnificent joke.
I thought he was gonna make a joke about the fact that, like,
That I'm play acting like Poppy's my girlfriend.
yeah,
Yeah, I thought that's what was coming, but then I read on and I was like, oh, that's a great call out. Oh.
It's really close. It should be any fucking. It's before the end of the year. We know that much.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna hit till November.
It's okay. It can take its time.
Oh, that's fine. When you have to play this scary game, we just are totally fine with the delay in production. We're not upset about it. We're not gonna throw a hissy.
I had such.
But when James has to play the horror games, all the time we want that to happen. Not that it does happen, but we want it to.
It's Spooktober, and I'm not forcing you to play a horror game tonight.
I don't know. Sometimes this game could be a horror game.
I was allowing it because we're gonna do some dark quests, but
Oh, we still might.
Over here.
yeah, we'll
What's up, girl?
We'll be doing some horror games. Just
This is a
nothing's
change
really
of pace
come
from our
out.
last
I
outing.
really needed Poppy to come out,
Yeah, I
honestly.
know.
The thought
I
about
thought it
it
was going to.
still makes my blood boil.
They were
I've been
due for
thinking about those
Halloween.
poor
It
dragons
might
in the
lead her
fighting
in.
ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be
The
goblin
internet knows
silver.
anything.
I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp.
It just looks
I've
terrifying.
never
This
known
looks
poachers
way
to use
harder,
anything like that before.
The dragon that
And-
attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
way more
Professor Fig
difficult
was
than the last
genuinely
chapter.
baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere.
Oh,
Surely you aren't
December
suggesting that the
14th.
collars somehow
wow.
control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a
Okay.
collar, but we should check. And
Okay.
if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Krampus Christmas gift.
That's a good idea. We need to
Oh,
see
we
this
could play
through.
Metro.
Oh, he
That
did
Metro
buy
is
us
a horror
Metro.
game. It's a horror game.
Yeah.
Was something
Yeah, we can
else
do that. We'll
I
do
wanted
Metro.
to
We'll
discuss
do
with
Metro
you.
tomorrow night.
I did
Maybe.
want to press it before. It seems
I
I
do have
may
to
have
go
caused
see
you
Grant.
more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
But I'll be obtaining something important.
By the time you get home from the domain,
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack.
maybe no
It's a
stream.
bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness.
I don't fucking
Well,
record either.
that certainly helps to shed
Sorry
light
about the
on what we
dragon.
saw at the tent. Don't
Resident
worry,
Evil
I'll guard
is
the secret
always
as
a
if it were
horror
my
game.
own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Fuck's sakes, everyone's just like, alright, I'll let you know when I find something.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Thanks, Serona.
Ron is my favorite character. One of my favorite characters.
Between the two of us, we're pretty bad bitches. Let's,
I guess you could just go talk to. What's her bucket?
go to murder. Why do I run so weird?
I don't know, because mine chick don't run like that. Now remember, you don't have to hold the trigger to fly if you press down on your right joystick.
Look at me zoom. Although if you do click your trigger while you've got the stick clicked, it will just stop.
You can still do your zoom with the left. Speaking of which, I need you to go do a flying challenge for me.
You got a flying challenge in you? Liza P looks so interesting, but I don't know that I'd classify it as horror. I also just, I've been running into this idea that people enjoy scaring themselves and being frightened, they derive some sort of joy out of it, and I cannot, for the life of me, understand why.
The adrenaline. Have you, like, out of curiosity, did you ever, like, were you into the Divergent scene? Those books?
I mean, I read the first one, and I watched the movies. They were not good.
The first one was actually not that bad, but the rest of them were some of the worst renditions of books I've ever seen.
I can understand thrill-seeking. I can't understand...
I mean, that's just...
Level 2.
It's just a form of, like, being dauntless. I would classify myself as Divergent erudite dauntless. I am. But I would definitely put you more in an abnegation. Erudite.
Oh, this space. Can I go here?
Maybe Candor.
Alright. Whoa, whoa, look at all this world I haven't been to yet.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll go there eventually. I started growing my own Malos requirements, like to do my I paid for the goddamn seeds so I could do it.
It doesn't, it's still just permanently does not make sense to me. Like, I get thrill seeking with like action type behavior, but choosing to put your brain in a fight or flight stance where you opt into the brain mode where you lose control of your bodily function is not what I would classify as something fun or interesting to do.
I might have to break it apart with Island.
I raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Or you're going to come there later. A big place.
It's a big place, yeah. I'll probably be. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, follow the butterflies.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they did that as a little joke because Ron said follow the, in like the Chamber of Secrets, he has that line that's like follow the spiders. Why couldn't it be follow the
I pressed on
butterflies?
regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
There you
My
go.
efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
That's effort.
Are you doing something more important right now? 'Cause right now you're just kind of flying around.
I'm hunting. This looks exciting.
Looks like a...
It looks like something I've cleared.
Hmm?
It's definitely. In fact, I feel like I kind of remember.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, for all those potions that you don't drink.
Oh.
You frequently.
Talk about it.
You're like, I don't have any Wiggenweld. Me and the room requirement. Takes like 30 seconds to brew a Wiggenweld potion.
Yeah, we'll have to. I'm just like, why do you fucking stop?
Some people genuinely don't get scared. Mark was talking about that the other day on like
What?
distraction. It's like a card. Great card.
Evil. It's just a card.
Like Mark's like, I've been doing it for so long.
Oh, I believe Mark does not have fear.
Now that he's like, I'm desensitized to a lot of it. He's like, every once in a while, he's like, when expectations get subverted, he said, is about the only time he gets scared now. Like, if he's expecting something to happen in a horror game and it doesn't happen.
Oh no, I clickety clacked.
An intruder!
Why did they have...
This will not go well for
Leave me
you.
alone.
Yeah, that.
You won't get away with that.
Oh no, wait, not the pulse.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Oh my god, I have a closing line now?
Weird
That's badass.
stuff.
Okay, spells. This
Go
one?
to the slashy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Defendo does the cooldowns a lot, but it does a lot of damage. Yeah, I would keep one purple. Like, I'd get rid of Excelli Armus. That's what I We'll never get rid of Kimfringo. That is my favorite fucking spell.
Isn't it just so good?
Protego!
Oh.
Revelio!
Like, that's probably part of your Merlin trial. Probably part of your.
I think it's probably part of the Merlin trial.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Go. Bilio? Oh, it's even got like a border you can find.
So. And no, I do not have stuff to do.
And
Over here. What was that one ancient magic thing that just didn't work? Setting. Setting.
I haven't really been.
So.
Well, speaking of ancient magic. Bilio.
Revelio. Confringo.
Why you almost died.
Revelio.
Yep.
Or. It worked.
That wasn't so difficult.
At least it worked. Give me the juice. What's with that little bell thing fell in my head?
Box?
Yeah, what is that? To investigate. Probably.
Revelio. Also. Levioso.
Oh, I have it. One of my spells. No.
Reparo.
Thought since that broke. It's not.
Cube is for a dungeon. I guess we don't get it right.
Okay. Come on.
Crazy is we've almost done this. Are you gonna do?
Well, it's about time to go see a friend. But I need a little bit more combat juice to get it so that I can just one-shot somebody.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to build up my meat.
Do you feel better if I tell you don't like me? Like that. They're mean.
Those things are fucking gnarly.
They're one of these. Look at.
Meet him outside the thingamadugga. Where is that?
Turned on your quest.
Oh shit.
Not have
I have
any...
no flu flames.
It's because you never walk anywhere. You need to walk through Hogwarts.
It's so much.
I made a rule with myself that if it's under 500 meters to a quest, walk it. Because otherwise you miss out on getting all the freaking flu flames in Hogwarts.
No. You know what it is?
Because you're on your broom.
Because I'm on my broom.
But you...
I've done it for my broom before. I don't know what the fucking deal is. Maybe it really was though. Like, hey, knock that shit off. Yeah.
I was like, you should at least have the one by the Slytherin corner because, like,
Duh.
you walked through there.
I was like, I swear I've been there before.
She was like, that's where I sleep sometimes. Once a season.
Once every season, I go sleep in my common room. In my dorm room or whatever the fuck.
The dormitory. Look, I just stabbed myself in the leg.
Well, I'd have to stop stream because we'd have to go to the hospital. And I don't think we'd get to continue streaming ever again.
Why?
You'd get banned for shit like that.
I wonder if they saw it.
You think they're not gonna see the blood gush?
I think you've seen one too many movies. Blood doesn't really...
Spurting out of your leg.
Not... You need... Blood doesn't spurt as much as people think it wrote it to me. Fingers.
Sebastian, why are you 15 feet underneath? Why am I outside? Why do I have to walk to the other side of the fucking school to get inside?
You don't. There's a door right up there. There's also a door in there. Nope, to the right.
Oh, I'm following the line. Look. Game says go this way.
I finally figured out how to do this puzzle. This is fucking...
Game says go inside at the level on that, you silly goose.
I was like, there are so many doors. You just walked by. So I was so confused. You're like, why do I have to go downstairs? And I was like, you don't.
I was reading the way the map wanted me to go, and I was like, I don't understand any of this shit.
I was like, there are doors.
What's wrong, Eagle student?
Eves, I will Crucio you. Does Crucio work on ghosts?
No, they're already dead. You have a Revelio now.
Revelio.
Give me that. Also. Gotcha, pajamas.
Noise.
It's upsetting. It is upsetting.
You're here. Brilliant.
Stop, little
I received
bitch.
your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your
The whole
hopes
time
up.
I was standing here.
Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Okay.
He's this way.
Are you gonna walk?
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
So curious to see what you're gonna do. I've made a lot of choices.
You act like you don't know exactly.
I don't. You're a chaos master.
There he is. Good luck.
Were you considering opening up my forehead vein with that?
Something on your face.
What are you doing here?
Stab it. Do it. Do it right now.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft.
Oh, great.
Sebastian
We're gonna start
did show
by
it to me.
informing him that I've
He wanted
lied
me
to
to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
The
He did.
master class
We
in
were talking
line
about Hogwarts founders,
From
as
a
you
Jimbo.
mentioned.
Gryffindor.
Wouldn't say
Jimbo,
much more,
the
but-
master manipulator.
Well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua.
I will say he is
She
a
thought like I
Slytherin that
did.
is vehemently
Didn't
against
agree
the
with the
dark.
family on the use of dark magic.
Maybe the best
In fact,
of the Slytherins.
she'd
He's
hoped to
just also
convince
such
my
a
family that
bitch.
there was more to
I'm not
Salazar
your best-
Slytherin than worshipping
You're not in
pureblood
this-
status.
You don't
She'd
go to
heard
the
of
school
this
at the same time that I go to
scriptorium
school.
And thought its contents
Technically we
might
do.
shed some light
Separate
on it.
universes.
She even found
Different
the secret
timelines.
entrance
Different
to
timelines.
this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her
We
efforts to
might be
gain
homies.
access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I don't think you'd like it.
He's already so locked down about it.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't
Did
want
they
the
find
same
her
to happen
body?
again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me.
You
I didn't
watch
think
me
it
paint
possible.
you into a corner?
Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Hey, bitch!
I hope
Come over here.
we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practiced.
He's blind, not deaf. You insensitive fuck. You walk 5 feet away and go, Sebastian! Come here!
I did it!
What a fucking asshole. God damn it, Jimbo. We were so smooth about it.
Told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And
Well,
by
then 3
that
is better than
logic,
2.
3 is better than 2.
God damn it.
Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Bro, it's like I write. Open Slytherin's door.
Revelio. Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that.
You guys gonna do anything, or are you just
That
gonna
brazier
fuck
was
around?
out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
That'll be fast.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
But you're gonna want Lumos on the entire fucking time down here.
Oh, is there some danger down here?
No, it's just dark as fucking shit. Remember, you heard me bitch and moan about this one. I was like, I can't see shit
It's like
down
a
here.
locked door. You may want to look around.
Prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize.
I don't believe that.
I have written to my brother. He now knows how I assess the corridor's access. I can't read. Access the corridor's entrance, and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors.
Look,
The
there's
journal
down here
entry,
somewhere.
signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my
Prepare The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Hearing voices now, Ominous?
The voice is
Seven of
ancient,
Slytherin. What does that mean?
sinister.
God, he speaks Parsi.
Look at you
You
knowing
hear a
Harry
voice.
Potter lore.
It started
and
when
shit.
you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
No.
Might not want the
Jimbo!
ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards.
Yes, that's
I
true.
haven't spoken it
All
in
parcel
ages, but
tongues
I'd
come
wager
from
if I
Slytherin,
speak it
not all
now, the door will
Slytherins.
open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Harry just has it because there's a piece of Voldemort's soul.
I see no reason
I
we
hear,
should stop
I
now.
hear it.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind.
you can't
and yet here
understand
I
it.
am. Stand
I
fast.
think you can like hear it because remember Ron
I
said
can't
that
believe
you
I'm
could hear
doing
it,
this.
too. but you can't understand it.
It
So
worked.
to everyone else, it just sounds like...
Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Well, Sebastian, maybe you were useful.
Never mind.
Yeah, he almost outed your fucking secret, bro.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Bull iron. Sun, moon, infinity.
Leviosa! Confringo! Lumos!
The dial requires focus.
Noctua said the
Also
same.
timer.
It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
So you need to make the symbols match the symbols. There's also right. Salazar Slytherin buried a scriptorium deep in the cupboards. I'm afraid I should lose my way around these dark corridors. I'm a descendant, yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers is the corridors helping
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Yes.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Yeah, right.
Nice work.
Don't forget there's that other gate.
Squid.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin is having more than what we
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo! Lumos.
held the dial and struck my face as if it were a real circus. But I must find a way forward for my family's sake. I cannot require children to conform to old traditions. There's no
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
Squid. Whatever helps you learn.
Just fascinating.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. Lumos. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my own sake, we cannot stop now.
Confringo! The gates! Lumos. I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Confringo!
Ominous.
Why is it not in my inventory?
You
Hit the menu too fast.
And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
That's crucial.
This is where she died. This is where
We have to cast Crucio on the
I
door.
shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous.
Ominous. I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the
A
Crucio
time when it
curse,
would have
the
actually
door will
benefited
open.
me to take at least
That's
one
why
dark art
Noctua
spell.
died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Oh, eat it, dick.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of
loved
this
him.
could have been avoided.
I love him. He's an orphan.
Alright, bucko. Not only is he an orphan, but he has a tortured family.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things.
I feel like
I
you relate
overheard
more
you
to
and
Ominous.
Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you.
Yeah, your
Everyone
homie's not exactly
always has a
trustworthy.
choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable
I don't
curses
know
won't
about
work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself.
Is that the lore?
That spell's the
Yeah,
reason
you
I
have
The
to-
have
spell
no
only
family
works
left.
if you are, like, angsty?
You and
Well, it's
Sebastian
not
will need to sort
angsty.
out
Like, you have
another
to mean.
solution.
Bellatrix yells the same thing at Harry because remember he tries to
If you
cast
cast
Crucio on her.
Crucio, you will
It
regret
didn't really
it
do anything. It's just,
forever.
like you have to mean the spells. You have to want.
Dialogue on dialogue on dialogue.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell.
No, he's not wrong on that.
It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Yeah, wait
Because
a
I'm not sure I
minute.
do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Well, we're very strictly not learning dark magic on purpose. Because I can do plenty of murder with all my other spells. So I don't think there's no reason for me to learn it. At all. So he's gonna just have to curse me.
You could learn it and then not cast it, like when you know it.
Yeah, but I don't... which option did you pick?
I'm not gonna tell you.
No. I know which one I'm going to pick. But which option did you pick?
I haven't.
I wasn't
I
planning
don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
This is gonna go...
Ready?
This is gonna be rough,
I'm ready.
boys. This is gonna be rough. Ooh, Electro. Gotta get out of here. Need a little wig and weld. Ow.
Are you alright?
Wow.
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, wig and weld, baby. Let's go.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Yeah, in a minute. Unidentified neck item. It's a noose. Is it really?
I don't know. First of all, it's randomized. Second of all,
I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed would be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with a heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought, one who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would only serve to stain my legacy. J.K. Rowling did not do a nice thing when she made the head of the Slytherin household a Nazi. That's just Hitler. Well, he learned it from somewhere.
He's not even a descendant.
Oh, then he's just an extra bitch.
Riddles. I mean, that's the only descendant. Like the only one. I think he's the only one left.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind.
Wow,
This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors
I
as
do
parents
forget
ingrained
that,
that habit early on. But I
like,
can do that
Sebastian's
later.
a little bit of a
For
nerd.
now, I say we
He
explore
does
this room.
not come across as a nerd until he's like,
It's
oh, I'm just gonna nerd
breathtaking.
out later, don't worry.
I love to read, dude.
I don't
Aww.
want to leave, but I
Okay,
owe
if
you.
that was real, you're dead.
You mean I just took a pause briefly to pound a mug that was sitting there for X amount of years?
In a scriptorium since the founders of Hogwarts built the school.
In a Slytherin scriptorium, no less? Brother, you trying to die today?
Jimbo's like, I'm a real fucking Gryffindor. Watch this shit.
Jimbo's like, I ain't no bitch. Wow. Okay, guy. It's a bold decision you've made there.
Even Green Girl says you're reading.
I cannot possibly be. She wrote the guy, Salazar Slytherin,
yes,
to be vehemently against mixed blood wizards and witches.
Well, more...
That is a direct parallel.
More accurately, Muggle-born. So, like, people like Hermione, who just end up having magic powers even though they're not from Slytherin.
Okay. Hitler hated the Jews and the gays. It's... the way
I'm not gonna defend Salazar Slytherin.
The way he is against groups of people is a direct parallel to the worst, maybe third worst dictator in history, but one of the worst racists in history.
I think he might be the worst.
I don't know, Mao killed like 2 million of his own people. What happened to you? Your neck just go? Blinding headache?
There's something stuck in my neck. It's causing pain.
Can I?
Yeah, if you're welcome. I don't know what it is. Like, it's literally just stuck. Like, a nerve got stuck in a bone or something. But it caused me to have a pain.
Good. I'm not saying it's just Slytherin who held on to that opinion. Very clearly, it's pervasive through the Wizarding World's culture.
The Malfoys.
It's just...
Without both of you, we'd never have
is
made
a
it this far.
consistent failing on the part of the world builder to give you a reason to like Slytherin. The only reason she ever gave anyone to like Slytherin is that she gave them traits to organize into.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
It's all that I can see. Having never read the books and only consumed the more modern variety of the media, all I can say is J.K. Rowling has dramatically failed a quarter of the people that she considers fans of the art. It's unfair that you have to reach to find good in the Slytherin characters in the world.
Merlin was a Slytherin?
Is Merlin not one of the cuntiest wizards? She funneled a class of people into arrogant, antagonistic pricks and scattered a few racists in amongst it. But they're not just like regular racists, they're like militant racists.
Snape was a Slytherin.
He's an arrogant fuck! The whole time! Not one time is he humble about a single thing. He's maybe one of the best Slytherins.
Okay, but
because he's sacrificial.
Peter Pettigrew was a Gryffindor.
Yeah, and he's a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that there aren't bad wizards in all varieties of the school, but she directly funneled the majority of them into one house, and it's a drastic failing of a house that could have been cool.
Why can't we still be cool?
You can be cool, you just need her to fucking rewrite history.
Why can't we make a better name for ourselves now? Like, all of us. Like me, Abby, Karen, Cassidy.
Then make better art.
Harry's dad was an asshole. He was an arrogant asshole.
Gryffindors, notorious for also being arrogant fucks. Those two houses are like, everyone can see, the way I see it structured is those two houses sit on top of the other two houses, and they're both arrogant pricks.
I will say Ravenclaws are the fucking worst. They're
know-it-alls, which is definitely worse.
They're snobby, snooty assholes.
Everybody loves a Hufflepuff, though. Because that's where the children of Hermes go. Oh, what are they good at? Oh, nothing. Finding stuff.
They annoy me. Cedric Diggory, Newt Scamander.
The fucking...
They're also loyal.
They're good at being loyal. That's very good. They're also good at finding. Is that the best they could fucking write? Look,
I don't know many of the traits of
I'm
Hufflepuff.
trying to find good in all of the houses because I'm playing through this game.
Okay, hard work.
Is this Hufflepuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Hard work, dedication, patience, loyalty, and fair play.
That's a great selection of positive traits. Are any of those markedly negative? Or perceived as negative?
Hufflepuffs were known to have a strong moral code and a sense of right and wrong, and they're accepting of everybody.
Okay, great. The only all the way good house is Hufflepuff. Cunts.
Ambition, resourcefulness, determination, and cleverness.
Several of those can arc into the negative if you sprinkle a little racism in. That's how we got Tom Riddle.
An association with villainous characters and elitism has given Slytherin a bad reputation of being an evil house.
It doesn't help that in every form of media, since the books came out, they just keep perpetuating it. She won't even rewrite it. She won't make them good.
Ominous is a good Slytherin.
Ominous is one, and he's not an impressive one.
Sebastian's a good Slytherin.
Give me, besides Snape, a good adult. Narcissa Malfoy pulls a fast one at the end.
I'm surprised you knew her name.
That's because all Slytherins throughout the media have terrible fucking names. Severus is the tamest of the Slytherin names.
Slughorn. Professor
I don't even
Slughorn, he's the Andromeda Tonks. Tonks' mom.
Well, did we see Tonks' mom ever? Tonks dies. That's all I know about Tonks.
The Blacks were pretty much all
It's not the fault of the community who consumes the media.
Harry's son is in Slytherin. Albus Severus Potter is in Slytherin.
Did he choose that, or did he get sorted?
He got sorted.
So he did not do the Harry Potter thing, because Harry Potter is also a Slytherin.
Well,
Harry chose Gryffindor. It was going to sort him into Slytherin.
The hat literally was on Harry's head and was like, you could be in any house.
Yeah, but it was the implication when you watch it, at least, don't know about when you read it, but the implication when you watch it is that the hat goes, oh, you have lots of things going on here. And then it leans in on Slytherin.
It only leans in on Slytherin because Harry is already chanting, not Slytherin, not Slytherin.
Right.
And he's like, not Slytherin, you say? You could be great, you know.
So he's a Slytherin.
The hat? I don't think that.
No, the hat's...
Oh.
Well, the hat's not a good guy. The hat's a bad guy by definition. But Harry is a Slytherin.
There is a Super Carlin Brothers. They actually just did it. They did a whole entire, like, restructure of the entire story. Like, if Harry had been sorted into Slytherin, how would the story have gone?
I think it would have been an insanely cool redemption of a perpetually prescribed evil house.
I think that's what she attempted to do with the Cursed Child with putting Albus Severus Potter in.
Right, but didn't everyone hate that for no reason?
Because she fucks up her own lore. Like, if we're gonna talk about things in Harry Potter that, like, really fuck up the canon, like...
What did the Cursed Child do? Explain.
There's time... First of all, there's time travel, and
No, we did it in one movie, and it was a nightmare.
It's worse. It's so bad. the entire community as a whole, J.K. Rowling was like, it's canon. The entire community went, no, it's not. You don't own this anymore. We overrule you.
We reject this reality and substitute our own.
Yeah, we're like, no, it's not canon. She's like, it is. And I'm like, you can't make it canon because you fucked it up. This is not the movie night. Back to the game. Technically, we're on topic.
Come on, fuckers. Oh, okay, I'm just leaving them in here. Alright.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Oh, you guys got out before me?
Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Okay. Oh my god! Jimbo just broke his neck! In a very brief visual glitch, he was looking to his left, and then his head, in like a total frame drop, just jerked all the way right, and then jerked all the way back. Like he was an automaton or some shit.
Fun word.
It is a fun word. Can you do me a favor? Can you bring me my last beer? On your way back from wherever you are going? Thanks, love. I'm making an assumption. So let's get the hell out of here. Alright, I guess that's done. Not doing that dumb shit. Not doing that. Alright, I guess we'll go do that. Outside the divination classroom, maybe. Oh, that's like right fucking here. Maybe I should run to it. Didn't even look to see. Oh yeah, it's like at the top of the stairs. Shit. Run like goofs.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Found something in the spell book, but I haven't talked to Natty instead. For now.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle,
But Mother!
You are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from
Oh, she's an
practicing it.
animagus.
However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
That's true.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Well, I'm very much in the mood to get evidence against Dark Wizards.
She's
You know how many
concerned for
fucking
your
poachers
safety.
I've had to deal with? Holy.
It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you?
Here's that audio.
You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Gonna... Okay. Okay. Now what? I just want Poppy to let me go murder more poachers. Right, I guess I'll go to the Undercroft. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is such good beer. Okay. Are you serious? Fuck me. What shoot? Alright, Sebastian, what have you learned?
You'll never
nerd?
believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I don't regret using Crucio. Rather they do it to me than I have to do it to someone, or we have to do it to Ominous, who has suffered at it before.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it. Because in the spellbook I also found something else.
What?
References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
Now
And
that's
you think this
something.
relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
All right. Should I tell Ominous? I feel like no, I don't want him to be.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send it out.
My God! All we're
Don't feel sorry
doing
for
is
Ominous.
nothing.
Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
You're a sneaky little
I'll
bitch.
decide what's for my own good.
Yeah, baby.
We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything.
Uh-oh.
You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
No, he does not.
I know when not to stop.
That's what his uncle
Leave
said.
this
too.
alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
That Sebastian doesn't know when to stop. To be fair, Sebastian just wants to save his twin sister.
I am not letting this go.
Well, Ominous, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think you should let this go. You just break a bunch of shit on your way out, Sebastian?
I think he kicked a barrel.
What a little whiny baby. Alright. Look, I don't think you should let it go.
Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
That's, the mighty swing of the sword from someone whose parents are actual demons. Ominous's parents?
No.
Sebastian's parents. I have no idea. What happened?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what
Tell me.
happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking
No
moment
wonder
in the cellar
Sebastian's
library.
such a fucking nerd.
Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin.
They had
Sebastian
carbon
and Anne were
monoxide
helpless.
poisoning?
They had no magic yet.
What a
I
horrible
don't feel
story.
like that
It
is the
is.
same thing that's...
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically
Like, that's
lost
not being
Anne. I
reckless.
cannot lose Sebastian
No.
too.
What?
Please avoid anything to do with that.
I think
spell.
Ominous is being too
Too
cautious, and Sebastian's being way reckless.
Sebastian could easily, very easily be a Gryffindor.
Yeah. The two houses are extremely similar. One's just tainted by evil and racism. And it's not their fault. It's the way they were written. It's very disappointing.
Can you let it go? Can you just let Slytherins be Slytherins?
I feel as though I'm really not making it clear that I want only the best for Slytherin, and I want there to not be this looming dark cloud of bullshit surrounding the house, because I think that's entirely unfair. And I think it's incredibly irresponsible of Rowling to have written it that way, and then perpetuated it after years and years. Like, am I just talking to walls, trying to convince them that Slytherins shouldn't have this bad rap, and it's poor storytelling to give them this bad rap? Or, like, have I lost my fucking mind? The only house with a noted bad rep is Slytherin. Gryffindor's a close second, but they're considered heroes. And all the heroes in all the books are all fucking Gryffindor, save a few side characters. That's not balanced storytelling. That's not good world building.
In the books, I mean, you heard Cassie talk about it. Like, Draco gets a redemption arc that he doesn't get in the films.
Awesome. If you haven't read the books, then the perception isn't there that that occurs. All I see at the end of the movies is Draco's still a snotty bitch. And it's a shame. It's a fucking shame. Oh. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
I'm not noticing anything wrong.
We are way. What, dude?
I think he's stressed out because you're yelling.
Neither of these options is good or correct. You just have to take part in destroying a friendship. That's fucking great.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late.
Ominous is one of the only good ones.
Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I'm not going to tell you because I want that. Light it on fire.
Now you sound like Hermione.
Well, no, book burning is not something that should occur. Maybe put it in the restricted section.
In the room of requirement.
Oh, that's not bad.
Where Ginny and Harry did the Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, just yeet that shit into the room of requirement. That's not a bad idea.
In the room where all lost things go.
Poppy, I want to do something fun and not this.
You have to complete Professor Wheaton's thing. Running around Hogwarts. Don't forget if you tap up, it'll be the other one. I do that
I
so
can't
don't
believe
click
we
the
found
map.
ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Talk about that in the
Yeah, don't.
stairwell.
Ominous place.
Hey, remember when you fell through the world?
Yeah.
Stop.
That's not.
Although when you
we have
turn...
an output issue, which is an internet issue.
We've been having a lot of issues with Spectrum. That's
It's a not entirely reliable company. It's very disappointing that the only ones who offer fiber out here.
What's funny is the quality... Oh, are we frozen?
That's just me.
Oh, the lag is hella bad then.
Remarkably. The quality has improved drastically. I will say, when it said that it wasn't getting enough data, it really wasn't. It was down to like 1900.
I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying... I also, that quality is not the same quality that I'm seeing.
No. It's HD on my phone. feel doing a lot of deep thinking lately.
About Slytherin?
No, having gone to the Seven Planet show, it's a lot of thinking strongly about morals and ethics and apocalypses and things like that. And it just
doesn't help me watching Death Note as of late and talking about it too.
The more you look at the way that ethics and morals and stuff exist in the world, god damn, he just keeps breaking his neck.
I keep missing it.
The more you look at the way... Do I have to swim?
No. Up on the shelf. You gotta just do Revelio. It's a Revelio page.
Revelio.
Or maybe it's in the... It's somewhere in here. Revelio? That's one of your eye chests.
Sweet.
Something over there to the left.
Yeah, look at that. And every chest in this baby. The more I've been thinking about stuff in a deep and philosophical way, the more frustrating it is to break down the way that everything works in the wizarding world, because it's not unlike the real world, but I feel like that's a waste when you have a fantasy setting that you've invented that can be better than the real world, and you have intentionally crafted it in such a way that it can be...
It's not relatable.
Well, I'm not saying... There's a simple fix to it, and that is just to not have written Slytherins to be the bad guy. Maybe there's an external force that has been constantly in conflict with good wizards. But on the other hand, I can see where you need to, like, include the potential for good guys to become bad guys, and a
You
root
also
for that.
need, like, a counterpart that's the same age as Harry. Like, you need that dichotomy.
Personally, I think it would have been more interesting if there were two schools.
There's a lot of wizards.
There's a lot of wizarding schools, but you know what the only school that they really give a shit about in the movies is? This one.
That's where our protagonist goes. You also have to remember, this is not a... The world of Harry Potter, as it was written, was not a book series about the wizarding world. It's a book series about Harry.
Well, Harry strongly believes that all Slytherins are bad guys, except for a small selection. So.
And if you think about it, that's kind of the problem with the Fantastic Beasts movies too, is they made it a story about Newt. When we could very easily just tell a story about the Wizarding World. Like, we could tell a story about Grindelwald and Dumbledore.
Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
I hit the button.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Okay.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
Sheldon?
None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they
Sheldon?
have enough with schoolwork.
Sheldon?
Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested.
Young
I can
Sheldon?
start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Rhythm, always.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid.
We're everyone.
Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Okay.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Butterflies.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snitch digit was
Nice.
first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct.
That is sad.
Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh shit.
This was in the movie, James.
It's not the Alahatsi Draught, and it's not the Pepper Up potion. It's gotta be
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned
Best scene in
substance
the
in all
entire movie
organized
series.
competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Tale of the Three Brothers is the Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Which one's the bludger?
No, the Bludger's what you hit the balls with.
There's the little golden snitch.
Right.
There's the bludgers, which are the things that like try to knock you off your broom.
Oh.
And then there's the quaffle, which is the thing that score the point.
The Bludgers have to be the biggest one. I would imagine, unless they're the fastest ones.
Snitch is the fastest.
Well, yeah, but like the fastest one that a normal person can see. Fucking. What ball in this made up sport is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a
Lucky-
chaser throws
lucky
the
fucking
quaffle,
guess.
The
through one of
quaffle's the
three
red one.
hoops
It's
in a
like the size
Quidditch
of a
match,
basketball.
their team is awarded 10 points.
We're down again.
True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Polyjuice has changed species. I'm gonna say no.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Oh, like that? Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Okay, Stefan Rhea.
I put the book back on the
Revelio.
pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
What do you need? Ran into a bookshelf because of you. What do you need, dog? Down to 264 kilobytes per second.
What is our upload speed?
Average around 10. Okay, that's just okay. Hold on, everyone, time out. That's just checking the speed. Stop the stream on your phone and stop the stream. I wonder if bandwidth is the issue. Video super grainy. Jumping back and forth. Oh, I'm gonna need to look into why that's happening. Because it's dropping up to 2,000 kilobytes per second at any given time.
We want to wrap.
Maybe. God, it's fluctuating so much. Like hundreds of kilobytes per second. I don't understand why it would do that.
We're not even using the computer for everything.
No, I know.
But it should be the top one. I think you did that for like a specific
Decision, probably. Fucking now it's back up to like 3,600. don't want to necessarily wrap, but if it's just gonna keep dropping like that, that's just a shitty viewing experience. What do you think?
I mean, it's done this before.
Time to keep going.
What I'm saying is, it's done this before, like for one stream, something updated.
Could be a software issue. Just know where to turn off this render.
Now it's buffering that.
And now it's 7,000 kilometers. And now it's 25.
Yeah, maybe tonight we just need to stop until we can figure out. Why that keeps buffering so.
I get to that.
I don't know how. Type in cast manager.
Let me just look at that.
Look at the performance section. Just look at our Ethernet. Our CPUs.
Click that. Sending and receiving. What the fuck are we receiving?
I mean, chat.
Also, Wi-Fi?
No, the Wi-Fi is just running, babe. Just...
Okay.
See, it's not the computer that's having the problem. It's the Ethernet.
Yeah, it's straight up.
Which means it's probably a Spectrum issue, not a...
It feels very strongly that it's a Spectrum issue. Setting the most. OBS 64. Great. Receiving the most. Chrome. Out of curiosity.
You just can't see chat or anything like that.
Right, we'd have to see it from here.
Does it run the stream? That's... Yeah.
We're still live. As I'm looking at my phone.
Okay.
But if Chrome is gone...
But we also can't see if we're...
Sending, receiving, nothing.
Yeah, now our internet's just down.
Check. What the fuck? Yeah, let's just kill this shit.
Okay.
This is insane.
Sorry, guys. We will try to be back tomorrow. We're gonna do some troubleshooting.